A Jamestown entrepreneur has survived a lot to get where she is now. She went through months of rehab, rebuilding her health after an infection almost took her life. That's also when she built a sense of courage, determined not to let any more precious time slip away. And we're saying good for her.
It's a home decor shopper's dream. Beautiful items with a lot of character.
It's fun to watch people shop and laugh and see what they find funny or what they don't find funny.
They'll go a long way in sprucing up any space.
This is one of our best sellers.
Gifts, clothing, jewelry, all in one place is at the heart of Christina Westbrook's Jamestown business, Southern Junk.
For me, junk is things that I don't necessarily have to have, but they make me happy and they make my space enjoyable.
One of the things she's most proud of is using her shop to support other small businesses.
We have lots of other snack items from Charlotte and Raleigh, Eastern North Carolina peanuts. We have a lot of pickles, jams, and jellies that come out of Kernersville, elderberry syrup from Clemens.
It's not just a place to shop. It's where people are welcome to stop by and just say hi.
You know, I think there's a peacefulness here that people enjoy.
You could say that peacefulness goes back to this building's history. It used to be a church.
The first thing I said to my husband is lots of prayers have been prayed here. I love that.
Christina knows the power of prayer.
I am a miracle. According to medical standards, I shouldn't be here.
She faced one of the greatest battles of her life in March of 2019 when she fought to recover from bacterial meningitis.
Later that same day, I was unconscious, and the next day was on a ventilator for about 8 days. And they didn't think I would make it. I spent about 17 days total in the hospital.
During that time, Christina says she had seizures, and doctors told her family if she survived, she probably wouldn't be the same.
Doctors were amazed that I did make it and that I don't have any kind of, handicaps or disabilities from all that went on.
In many ways, Christina isn't the same. She decided she was going to leave her career as a tax professional, which often demanded time away from her family, and do what she really wanted.
You know, people tell you life is too short. You always hear that, but life really truly is short. And I think when something like that happens to you, it jars you in a way that makes you realize, okay, am I doing what I really want to do to fulfill my time and my life and time with my family and the things that I love? And I wasn't.
She had her business up and running just 7 months after she got sick.
Watching her live out her dream here, it makes me so happy, and every moment that I get to spend with her is so special.
Christina runs the business with her daughter, Ashley, along with the support of her husband and 2 sons.
My faith is what kept me going and gave me, I guess, the motivation to push through and get better for my family and to be able to share the goodness of God.
Southern Junk.
This is not just a store. It's so much more than just a store.
Has been her second chance.
And if you want to stop by, Southern Junk is located at 110 Wade Street in Jamestown. And get this, the store has 2 big events coming up. The Sweetheart Shindig and Mini Vendor Pop-Up is happening February 8th. So if you want to do some pre-Valentine's Day shopping, that's a nice place to go and stop by. Then it will have its Spring Vendor Market on March 22nd. You can go to Southern Junk's Facebook or Instagram pages for more details on both of those. But so great to see that she just decided to go after it and has not looked back.
Yeah, a lot ahead for her.
That's right.
I love the name of that store too. That's good. That's good. Thank you, Natalie.